So what is the focus of Six Sigma or Lean Six Sigma? The focus of Lean Six Sigma is on quality. So how quality is driven in any organization? You take any organization, even this webinar also you take, how the quality is driven. Quality is always driven by three things. The first one, customer requirements. If you understand and deliver customer requirement, then quality is taken care. But how do you understand? How do you deliver? By having appropriate process, isn't it? Having appropriate process. Only the process make sure you produce output and then that meets your customer requirement. So the second dimension is process requirement. Any process will have its own requirement. For example, you wanted to achieve desired surface finish. Whether you want to achieve it by grinding or you want to achieve it by honing, it depends, isn't it? And every process will have its own requirement. You need to understand. And last but not the least, employee requirement. Employees are nothing but the process owners. In Six Sigma, we call them as process owners. For example, now this webinar, delivery. Now I am the process owner. I must know my responsibility. How should I deliver so that people can comfortably learn? Isn't it? So now I will have certain requirement. And that is why I included one slide. Keep your video on, ask me questions. Don't make me talk like a radio channel or a TV channel. Rather make it a live. So every process owner will have their own requirement to make their job simpler and thereby they can execute it effortlessly at the same time efficiently, isn't it? So in Six Sigma, we call employees as process owners. Process owners are also called as the internal customers. Process owners are also called as the internal customers. Please note, I'm using different jargons here. This is customer. Who is a customer? We immediately think the person who pays for your product, he is the customer. Call him the end user. Call him the end user. But there are many other people who will receive the product in a finished state or in a semi-finished state or in the in a raw material state. They are all called internal or external customer. They are all called internal or external customer. Particularly, all the employees are mostly internal customer. Without understanding the internal customer's requirement, you cannot fulfill the external customer's requirement. Without fulfilling the external customer's requirement, you cannot fulfill the requirements of the end user, right? One example for internal customer. Imagine you are the person in the assembly shop. Now you are an internal customer to the manufacturing team or the production team. They will produce all the components in the shop floor. Everything comes to you in the assembly shop. Now you are the customer receiving all the components they are producing. Now you are an internal customer. Why do I call it internal customer? You are inside the company receiving the intermediate output. Your company will have a dealer outside. Your company will have a distributor outside. Now the dealers and distributors, they are called the external customer. Your company should satisfy their requirement also. Then only the product will reach the end user's hand and end user will also feel satisfied. So customer has got three dimensions. End user, internal customer, external customer. Six Sigma considers employees as internal customer. If you can understand all the three requirements, customer requirement, process requirement, employee requirement, that means you need to work here, balancing all the three. If you balance properly, you are playing the game of business beautifully. This is what Six Sigma teaches you, right? Hope it is clear. Now,